Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Prodigy is coming out with a new putter on May 1st. It's called the Pivot. I heard it might be better than the PA3. PA3 is pretty special. We're gonna go test these out and find out. Let's go. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. PA3 is a great putter. I know people who love Prodigy, hate Prodigy, putt with PA3s just because it's such a great putter. Well, Prodigy is coming out with an even better putter called the Pivot. Now, if you check this out, they have an exclusive deal on May 1st where they're dropping these with NHL logos on all of them. So if you're a big NHL fan, you can get one of your putters with your favorite team on there. Now, don't worry, if you're not a big NHL fan, then they're gonna come out with a stock one later on. Well, I've got two of these and two of these. We're at a putter course. We're gonna go throw some holes and see if it really is better than a PA3. We're gonna throw some putter beginner length holes here. We're gonna putt with them. We're gonna throw with them. We're gonna see how they are. First up, PA3. Just love how straight a PA3 goes. All right, now we're going with base plastic. Pivot feels really good. Let's see how that flies. Oh, wow. Very dead straight. My goodness. Wow, a whole lot straighter than a PA3. That's interesting. All right, let's go see how it putts. Prodigy has such a really good putter and a PA3, so they obviously know what they're doing when it comes to making putters like this. The PA3 and this Pivot do seem related. However, the Pivot in particular seems to have more of a rounded edge on it. Not quite as chunky as the PA3, which I gotta say, I like it. PA3 and Pivot were pretty much right next to each other. So let's try these on putts here. All right, not too bad. Now the Pivot. Oh, love that. All right, a little bit high, but wow, really good putter. Feels like it's gonna be a little bit more understable than the PA3, which should be good on this hole because we're gonna try doing a backhand Anheuser shot, see if we can get something close. All right, wind is definitely gonna help us. It's blowing this way. So let's do PA3 first. Yeah, good stability. Fought out of that Anheuser. Pivot. Oh, get in the basket. Wow, good run. So I know we're only 2 holes into it, but the Pivot seems to be a little bit more workable, kind of a point and shoot putter, whereas the PA3 seems to have a little bit more stability to it. All right, now we're gonna test these out on some nice little standstills. We're going slightly downhill, so we're gonna punch something out, see if we can get it the hyzer in at the end. Yeah, definitely got some tailwind pushing these down. See if we can give a little more height on these pivots. Not too bad. These pivots seem to have a little bit extra glide on them too. They seem to be a little bit glidier than the PA3s. Oh, for sure too. All right, I kind of prefer not knowing the flight numbers. I'd say if a PA3 really is a 3301, the Pivot seems to be a touch more glidey and a touch less stable. I don't know if I'd say it's a 0-0. I'd probably say it's equally probably a 0-1, but maybe like a 2-4-0-1 or like a 3-4-0-1. Definitely a little bit more glidier, but maybe really like a true 0-1. All right, pivot time. Yes. Ah. Yes. Wow. Yeah, these pivots really remind me a lot of like a Prime Judge. I was a big Prime Judge putter back in the day, and yeah, these are definitely giving me those vibes for sure. We're gonna have to do kind of an Anheuser just to get it through this gap here. These branches are getting kind of low. Let's see which one does better at the Anheuser little drift over shot. Yeah, that PA3 just wants to fight out of the Anheuser a little quicker. So I gotta give it a little more Anheuser. Oh, get in. Yeah, oh wow. If that was a Pivot, I feel like that Pivot would add a little extra glide and might have actually hit basket. All right, let's try the pivots. There we go. Don't have to force it over quite as much, and we went past the basket Yeah, definitely a little less stable than the PA3s and more glide for sure. There we go. A little lower. Oh, go in. Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah. Really digging those pivots. Wow. Yeah. Loving the pivots. Yes. Oh, come on. Dirty top band. Let's go. This headwind is not the best. Gotta say, really digging these pivots. All right, 155, just right there in front of you. We got a slight headwind, so I feel like this is one I can just run straight at it. PA3 up first. Oh, there we go. Oh, a little bit extra glide. We would have been in the basket. Pivot. There we go. Yeah, pivot, little less stable, little more glidey. There you go, perfect example yet again. So compared to a PA3, pivots are a little less stable and definitely a lot more glidey. All right, so is the pivot a better PA3? I gotta say, they're kind of different. It's like comparing apples and oranges. They're not exactly the same because this is more of a stable disc that's not quite as glidey, whereas this, it's a little bit less stable and a lot more glidey. So if the numbers on this are 3301, I'd say the numbers on this would have to be probably like a 3400, maybe even a 3500. Yeah, but who knows? I don't know if they're actually official numbers out there. If so, post-production Jeremy will let you know in the comments down here. But yeah, these are being released May 1st with the cool NHL logos on it. So find your favorite team, get one of these with your favorite team logo on it. Pretty sick. If you're not a big NHL fan, you can wait for the stock releases. If you're a big fan of judges, especially prime judges, this is basically feels and throws and flies almost exactly the same as that. All right, guys. Well, if you're looking to get some of these discs or other discs, head on over to Disc Golf Deals USA. Use my code. It'll save you 10%. Till I see you next time. Peace out.